Good day, creative geniuses. Welcome. Welcome to my Wednesday Wisdom Window. I'm Reverend Suzanne Grace Raleigh, spiritual director here at the Foothill Center for Spiritual Living, Auburn, California. That's where you landed on Facebook today, maybe, or sometime. Grateful that we come together once a week to do our spiritual practice together, have a new thought about this thing called life. There's always, always, always a lot going on in the world. And there's always, always, always an opportunity to come back home to center. Right? Yeah, I know. And that's why you're here. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Hi, Pam. Good morning. Happy to have you here. So today we'll do I'm going to do a little reading from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker, my favorite dynamic duo that inspire me every morning, and do a breath practice, and then I'll do the prayer that they offer us, which is so beautiful. So again, thank you for being here whenever and wherever you watch this. And remember, you can always pass these on. Share the good news, because the news out there is not that good, right? I have to remind myself that there is good news. All right, so I'm going to paraphrase a little bit about the opening of what they say, but the title of this one, it was a few days ago in the book, was I Am Happy in the Harmony of God. I am happy in the harmony of God. And it says, we do not all have the same gifts because no two people are ever alike. Nature never reproduces anything identically, and there are diversities of operations. We are all engaged in different types and sorts of activities which express the unique individualization which each one of us is. But it is the same God, the same Creator, working in all of us. This is one of the most terrific concepts we could entertain, that out of all the variations of life, the infinite variety of color and form and people, the rosebud, the elephant, the snow-capped mountains, the tiny mouse in the field. One power is working, one life is expressing, one energy is animating, one presence flowing through, and one law controlling. Ooh. The one mind is working in and through us now. Not as big or little, hard or easy, but merely as spontaneous self-expression. Back of our smallest act is the strength of the universe. Behind all of our thoughts is the infinite thinker. Diffused through every human activity is the divine presence. Wow. One power, one life, one energy, one presence, one law. Back of our smallest act is the strength of the universe. Boy, sometimes I need to remind myself of that. You know, that God is for us. There is nothing against us except our own limited thinking. That's what we say all the time in Science of Mind. And it really takes practice, you know, to pay attention to where our thoughts are going and our feelings. And to understand that it's part of us being human. That we do have those times where we forget that we have a spiritual aspect to us. So let us do a little breath practice together, which I love to do with you because the word for breath in many languages is the same as the word spirit. So when we do a conscious breath, even just 3 breaths, excuse me, it brings us into that unity alignment with the higher power within us. It's an acknowledgement, right? So if you're not driving right now, feel your feet on Mother Earth. And let's just take our hands on our thigh bones, and we're going to push our thigh bones down toward the earth and lift our shoulders up toward the sky. And you're going to create a little bit of conscious tension. Just squeeze anything you're holding, tension, stress, upset. And then on the next exhale, you're just going to, let it go. Ooh. Just drop your burden. Let's do that again. Press the thigh bones down, lift the shoulders, consciously tense your body, your muscles, just tense for a moment. And drop it. It's like a ton of bricks in my body. Yes. And if it's comfortable, I invite you to just gently close your eyes and drop from your busy thinking mind down into your feeling heart, right in the center of your chest, as if your heart is like the lung that's breathing right in the center. Our heart is such a beautiful, energetic space, not only the organ of the heart, but the energetic heart as well. Relax your shoulders, sit up tall as you can. Feel a sense of ease in your posture. The back of the neck long, chin level, or slightly forward or slightly down. Smooth forehead. And as we do in a moment, our 3 breaths, I want you to visualize a balloon. So on the in-breath in a moment, you're going to inhale and just feel like a balloon is expanding on the inner body. And then as you exhale, that contracts and releases back in. So it's like an opening and closing idea. And we'll breathe in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Slowly. Inhale. Through the nose, feel that balloon expanding without tension. And slowly through the mouth, let your exhale. And again, in breath, expanding the balloon all the way up to that heart chakra. Good. Hold the breath and slowly exhale. One more conscious breath in. Let's breathe a breath of gratitude for this day, this moment, being here together. And through the mouth, slowly let it out. And that tone and vibration is a sound. It's like a sound, a call for prayer. And it is the harmonizes the heart, the frequency of the heart. And be still for a moment. Feel what you feel. Stay open and receptive to a new idea as I read this prayer in the first person. Just take it in for yourself today. Let it support you. Today, I am realizing that all my thoughts are formulated in the divine mind. All my actions are sustained by the infinite energy. All the power there is and all the presence there is right where I am. Therefore, I open the channels of my thought to the influx of this divine presence, which is now doing something unique and different through me. I feel the impact of this presence in my own mind. I sense its feeling and imagination in my own thinking. I see it operating through all my actions. And since there is no big nor little, everything becomes important because everything is the self-expression of that within me which doeth all things well. Therefore, I surrender myself completely to that one power, that one all-knowing mind, that one presence, which is beauty, love, peace, and joy. I am happy today in the harmony of God, the divine, the one and only. And we take a deep breath. Realizing that as that power is right here where we are, all is well. We are divinely guided today into whatever we need to do, whoever we need to talk to, whatever we need to let go of. We are divinely guided. Today, let's open the channels of our thought to the influx of this divine presence. Why not? Yes. So let us affirm, today I open the channels of my thought to the influx of the divine presence. I invite you to repeat this aloud after me. Today I open the channels of my thought to the influx of the divine presence. Yes. We can't go wrong with that connection. And so I bless this day today for each of us as we do open to the harmony of God that is always available for us as it moves in and through and as us, that we are channels of that divine presence. What a gift. What a gift. And so we take a deeper cleansing breath. We come back to this moment, this time. And you can open your eyes and become present back in your room or wherever you are. So I'd like to close today with our prayer of St. Francis, which we have been reading, I hope, every day. I handed it out at the center. It's always a good grounding prayer, I think, for anything. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Have a beautiful rest of this day, wherever you are, whatever you got going on. I hope to see you on Sunday. We have the last Sunday of March. It's a 5-Sunday month. And we have Reverend Lucian Baker from Oakland. Wonderful young man, speaker, inspiring. I hope you can come or watch us online, 10:30. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.